Hi, I'm Christian McNeill,
Hi, I'm Mavis Karn.
and we are going to host a series of four webinars on Wednesdays in 2022, starting on the 5th of January, on the topic of habits and addictions. And this is just an opportunity for us to tell you a little bit more about that. And we have been talking between ourselves about do we mean by that and why might you want to join a webinar. And it seems to me that what we're really focusing on in these calls is something that I certainly have had lots and lots of experience of, and it's those habits, or in my case addictions, that really made my life seem unmanageable and created lots of internal strife when I couldn't seem to control my behavior. And that, for in my case, was around drink, although I've stopped drinking for many years now, nearly 33 years, in fact. But it was also around cigarettes and different types of food and various other things that have been problems for me. And what I found was that what didn't work was willpower. What I saw was that um, I could have the best, the strongest resolution in the world, say first thing in the morning, and then later that day I would find myself, with a drink in hand or a cigarette in hand or eating the things that I'd resolved I would never eat again and so on, only a matter of hours later. And it seemed like I just couldn't understand why I had changed, why I couldn't follow through on any of my um, my decisions or resolutions or whatever you want to call them. And that was an exhausting process for me. It was I mean, I knew nobody else was doing it to me, but I couldn't understand why that would happen, and it was frightening to me because I thought it was never going to change, and I just didn't know what to do. And in each of those areas, life has changed, and I've discovered that there's something really, for me, absolutely invaluable and on offer. I mean, it really is so precious, and it is the capacity to find peace and insight into those behaviors, and to be able to stop effortlessly. Um, and it's not that either Mavis or I can wave a wand and have that happen to you, but it seems to me that when we're opening up and sharing about these experiences and have an open mind, that we can kind of um, become more insight prone, perhaps. And so for me, what's on offer is freedom from that internal struggle, that sense of powerlessness, that sense of frustration, that sense of hopelessness, and yeah, to a life of freedom and peace of mind, and that truly is how I feel today. Not that I don't have my ups and downs, but the fundamental default state is one of peace of mind and freedom, for which I'm very grateful. Mavis, you were going to pose some questions, I think, or maybe you're going in a
Well,
different direction now.
I I guess if there's anything that sounds really interesting to you about what she just talked about is, for me, if I would have heard that some time ago, I would have thought, okay, there must be something that I don't see that will make life far less of a struggle than it has been. That the very best possible outcome I could think of, what I now know is not even close to what's possible. And if that interests you at all, that you have possibly something built into you that is near at hand, is there always, and can make your life much more of a joyful, solid, healthy experience rather than a constant series of tugs of war with yourself and others. If that interests you, come and hang out with us.
Yeah, yeah. And if you have any questions in the meantime, please don't hesitate to contact us. The details of the program will be in the comments below this, and you can contact us or me via the Facebook Messenger or email, and we'd love to hear from you. And there is an early bird price until the end of the year, until the 31st of December. We'd love to see you and love to hear from you in the meantime.
See
Maybe
you
send us.
soon, maybe.
Yeah.